Thank you for
I
having
like
us.
what I've been hearing, and you talked about the big money. How are you gonna get the big money like the Koch brothers out of things?
You're right. So, two big surprises when I was first elected to Congress in 2012 and sworn in 2013. First big surprise, the folks that I met, Democrats and Republicans alike, pretty nice people, who campaigned their tails off to serve their constituents in Congress. And perhaps like me, taking 2 flights to get there every week, 2 flights home to see Amy and Ulysses and Molly and Henry. They're sacrificing to a large degree for their country. So what explains the outcomes, the dysfunction, and distrust that we have for that institution? It was the second big surprise. Most of my colleagues were spending at least half of every day on the phone, dialing for dollars to raise the money to ensure their re-election and the defeat of their colleagues who happen to be on the other side of the aisle, either to maintain or to win a majority. And those they're calling are those political action committees who represent the corporations who have business before that member of Congress's committee of jurisdiction. So explain to me this. You and I, as federal taxpayers, invest in the cures and medications through the research and development that we fund federally. They're sold back to us at the most expensive prices on the face of the planet, and that is despite the fact that we buy in bulk from Medicare, Medicaid, VA, TRICARE beneficiaries. Why do we have the most expensive medications on the planet? It's because of those who can purchase access and influence and increasingly outcomes, literally by law preventing Medicare from using its leverage to bargain for lower prescription drug prices. Why in 2017 did the Congress pass a law that allows internet service providers to take your private internet browsing information and think of the weirdest places you've been online and sell that to the highest bidder without your permission or your consent? It makes no sense until you follow the money. Those political action committees employed by those internet service providers, literally paying members of Congress a legalized bribery, in other words, to do their bidding. So in our democracy reform proposal that I just described to you, we specifically exclude PACs from being able to participate in federal elections, but it's not enough to talk the talk, you've got to walk it as well. So for the last 5 years and counting, I've not accepted a single dime from a single PAC, no corporate help, no special interest influence, and in this campaign we are not taking money from lobbyists, and we've also signed the fossil fuel pledge so that there's no real or perceived conflict of interest as we meet the greatest challenge that this country and this world has ever seen. So let's do it by law, but first let's do it by practice in this campaign. That's how we do it. Thanks for asking the question. Appreciate it.